Alright crew, so I'm back with another video. Today this video is going to be based on Super Mega Baseball, and before I play my second game, my brother Carter, my little brother Carter, who knows nothing about baseball, is going to come on the show, and he's going to pick random teams, pick random players. Obviously he's never heard of any of these guys, so it's going to be all random, and I'm just going to be sitting in the background writing them down. So Carter, you can come on out. This is Carter. He's my little brother.
Hi.
So, Carter, you go ahead. Use touchscreen if you want to. Pick random teams.
I want the Padres.
Padres, okay.
Let's do an infielder.
Okay.
I want Eric Hosmer or something.
Eric Hosmer, okay. First baseman. Alright, keep picking teams, Carter.
Then Angels.
The Los Angeles Angels, okay.
And I'm gonna pick Elvis
Peguero, okay.
Oh no.
You're good.
Okay.
Get out of that.
I want the Brewers.
The Brewers, okay.
I'm gonna
pick
outfielder.
Another outfielder, okay.
Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor, he is an outfielder.
Okay. Then I want the Twins.
Okay. And guys, my brother's going to be picking 18 players because there's 18 players on this team.
I want Tyler Duffy.
Tyler Duffy.
20.
He is a relief pitcher. Keep going.
Then I'm going to choose another one from here.
Ooh, another one from
It's
the...
going to be an infielder. I want Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson. Very good player. Carter, there's also catchers, just so you know.
Okay.
And it's there in the thing above the infielders. Josh Donaldson plays third base. Keep going.
Cubs.
The Cubbies.
I'm gonna pick Miguel Amaya.
Miguel Amaya, okay.
Then I want the
Royals, Kansas City.
Scott Barlow.
Scott Barlow, okay. Scott Barlow. Starting pitcher. Keep going, Carter.
Then I want your favorite team, the Mets.
The Mets. Oh, wow. Let's see what he picks here, guys.
Taijuan Walker, right?
Taijuan Walker, okay. Pretty decent starting pitcher there. Got 10 more, Carter.
Nationals.
The Washington Nationals.
Sam Clay.
Sam Clay, very, very fast.
Then I want the Phillies. Okay. I'm gonna pick an a catcher. Actually, I want pitcher. Actually, I don't know. I'm picking outfielder. Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper, one of the best outfielders in the game.
I've heard that name before, I think. Orioles. That's what I want.
The Orioles, okay.
Keegan Akin.
Keegan Aiken. Keegan Aiken, starting pitcher. Keep going.
The Yankees.
Ugh.
Yeah, he hates the Yankees.
Carter actually knows that about me.
Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres, okay. Second base. Okay.
The Cleveland Guardians, but that used to be the Indians, but they changed it because it was mean to Indians.
That is correct.
Cody Morris.
Cody Morris, okay.
Number 47.
You got 5 more. Just so you know.
Red Sox.
Boston Red Sox, okay.
Infielder Xander Bogaerts.
Ooh, Xander Bogaerts. Very good shortstop. Bogaerts.
That's a weird name. How many do I have left?
You have 4 left.
4. I want the Giants.
San Francisco Giants. Let's see who he picks here.
Jose Alvarez.
First guy, okay. Jose Alvarez. Relief pitcher.
Then I'm gonna do one I have the Tigers.
Okay.
I'm picking okay. Catchers. Dustin Garneau.
Justin Garneau.
Garneau. Oh, I thought it was him.
Justin Garneau. Catcher. Okay.
One I haven't picked. The Dodgers.
Wow, this team is really good. The Dodgers are the best team in the MLB, in my opinion. And I think a lot of people's opinions.
Victor Gonzalez.
Victor Gonzalez, okay.
Oh my gosh. Andre Jackson.
You have 1 more.
That's not good. What's the best team, do you think, Will?
The Dodgers.
Oh. I'm gonna pick the Beard guy.
And you did not pick a good player on the Dodgers.
I'm gonna pick the Beard guy. Just because
The beard guy? Who is that?
this guy.
Andre Jackson, okay.
The Beard guy. Isn't that 18?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you for stopping by, Carter. Guys, I'm going to go ahead over to Super Mega Baseball, and I'm going to make these changes. But thank you for stopping by, Carter.
Okay.
Fans,
Bye.
please love on Carter. He agreed to do this. And I'll see you guys in Super Mega Baseball. Alright, crew, so now I'm going to sign in to Super Mega Baseball. So let's just go ahead, jump right into the game here. And for the rest of this video, I'm not going to play the game yet. In the next video, I'll be playing the game. But for the rest of this video, I'm just going to name the players and walk you guys through who I'm naming them. And this is obviously off of my brother's picks. So I'm going to walk you through who he picked again, just so you guys are still refreshed and stuff. We're in the Moonstars, as you guys know. My team, we're going to go to appearance. And before we start, I just want to read off to you guys who my brother picked. So Eric Hosmer, number 1 was Eric Hosmer. Number 2 was Elvis Peguero. Number 3 was Tyrone Taylor. Number 4 was Tyler Duffy. Number 5 was Josh Donaldson. Number 6, Miguel Amaya. Number 7, Scott Barlow. Number 8, Taijuan Walker. Number 9, Sam Clay. Number 10, Bryce Harper. Number 11, Keegan Aiken. Number 12, Gleyber Torres. Number 13, Cody Morris. Number 14, Xander Bogaerts. Number 15, Jose Alvarez. Number 16, Dustin Garneau. Number 17, Victor Gonzalez. And number 18, Andre Jackson. So he picked those from a mixture of teams. As you guys know, he does not know anything about baseball, so those were just random guesses. So to start off with starting pitchers, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 starting pitchers, so I need to narrow this down to, I guess, to 3. So my starting pitcher options are Elvis Peguero. I have Scott Barlow, Taijuan Walker, Keegan Aiken, Cody Morris, and Andre Jackson. So I'm going to start out by eliminating Andre Jackson. I think he's great, but he's not going to be a starting pitcher for this team, but he will have to be something else because he only picked 18 players, my brother did. So I'm also going to eliminate Cody Morris. He's got stuff to prove in the MLB. I'm not sold on him yet. And I think I'm going to eliminate Elvis Peguero. Obviously, those guys will still be in the mix for other things, but they are not going to be my starting pitchers. My starting pitchers are going to be, number 1, I'm going to have Taijuan Walker. He's going to be my number 1 starting pitcher. Just going to customize his first name here. Taijuan Walker. Okay. So Taijuan Walker, our number 1 starter. I think he's the best one out of the 3 I have right now. Number 2, I'm going to go ahead and go Scott Barlow. He's my number 2 guy, Scott Barlow. And my number 3 guy is going to be Keegan Aiken. So, Keegan Aiken. And let's go. So we have our 3 starting pitchers. Taijuan Walker, number 1. Scott Barlow, number 2. Keegan Aiken, number 3. So let's check those guys off the list. Now we're going to go ahead and move to relief pitchers. So we have on here, I'm including my starters that I didn't include in the last one. So for relief pitcher spots, I have Tyler Duffy, Sam Clay, Jose Alvarez, Elvis Peguero, Cody Morris, and Andre Jackson. So for my first relief guy, I'm going to go ahead and do probably Tyler Duffy is my first relief guy. So we're going to go ahead and say Tyler Duffy. And for my second and final relief guy, I'm going to go with, we're going to say, Jose Alvarez. So, Jose Alvarez. Okay, there we go for that. And for my closer, I'm going to do the best guy I have left out of Elvis Peguero, Sam Clay, Cody Morris, and Andre Jackson. I'm going to go Sam Clay for my closer. So, we have Sam Clay. There we go. So, and I'm just going to mark these guys off my list. So next we're going to get into catcher. And catchers we have right now who can be catchers. I'm including my starting pitchers again just because they haven't gotten picked for anything yet. My leftover starting pitchers, that is. Elvis Peguero, Miguel Amaya, Cody Morris, Dustin Garneau, or Andre Jackson. So I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with Dustin Garneau because he's done more in the majors than any of these other guys. I feel like. So customized Dustin Morneau. There's our catcher. And then let's mark him off the list. Okay. So for our first bench guy, this is where I feel like I'm going to save bench for last because I'm going to save our leftover players that we didn't use in any of our starting positions for that. So Ozzy Albies I had at second base. We are changing that because he was not one of the guys my brother picked. People that could be used for second base: Elvis Peguero, Miguel Amaya, Gleyber Torres, Cody Morris. I could have Victor Gonzalez go there, and I can have Andre Jackson. I could also put Xander Bogaerts there if I really wanted to. But obviously, my choice is going to be Gleyber Torres because I know he's not the best second baseman in the game, but he's the only good one my brother picked. Gleyber Torres. There's our second baseman. Corey Seager's bench. We're going to skip that for a second. So first base, my brother gave me Eric Hosmer, Elvis Peguero, Miguel Amaya, Cody Morris, Victor Gonzalez, and Andre Jackson. So my only really first baseman is Eric Hosmer. So that is who I'm going to pick. Eric Hosmer. So there's my first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And at third base, I don't know if I really have any real third base guys. Actually, I do. So I'm going to walk you guys through my options. Elvis Peguero, Josh Donaldson, Miguel Amaya, Cody Morris, Victor Gonzalez, or Andre Jackson. Obviously, I'm going to go Josh Donaldson. Not really a choice there. He's the only good guy. Josh Donaldson. And we're going to click OK there. So, bench we're going to save for later. At shortstop, my options are Elvis Peguero, Miguel Amaya, Cody Morris, Xander Bogaerts, Victor Gonzalez, or Andre Jackson. Obviously, my only guy that I'm going to do is Xander Bogaerts. Xander Bogaerts. I'm going to go with him at shortstop. Bench we're going to save for later. And our only three guys left are our outfield. So let's go ahead and get into that. So, guys, options I have for outfield: Elvis Peguero, Tyrone Taylor, Miguel Amaya, Bryce Harper, Cody Morris, Victor Gonzalez, and Andre Jackson. So obviously, I'm in right field. I am going to put Bryce Harper because he's the only natural right fielder on here. Bryce Harper is in right field. And so I have left and center field left. So I'm going to go ahead and say the only other natural outfielder I have on this list is Tyrone Taylor. So I'm going to put him down as my left fielder. Actually, I'm going to change Bryce Harper just because he's the only guy with a ton of skill. So I'm going to put him in center, actually. I know he doesn't normally play there, but I'm going to put him there just so I have some skill in center. Bryce Harper. So now we have left and right left. So I'm going to go ahead and put Tyrone Taylor in right field. That's where he normally plays for the Brewers whenever he plays. Tyrone Taylor. And I have one last outfield spot left. And my options are, nobody is a natural outfielder on here. So my options are Elvis Peguero, Miguel Amaya, Cody Morris, Victor Gonzalez, or Andre Jackson. So I'm not going to use Miguel Amaya, and I'll tell you why. I think I'd need a catcher on the bench, obviously. So I'm going to keep him for the bench, but I'm just going to look for my most athletic pitcher that I have left in Andre Jackson, Victor Gonzalez, Cody Morris, or Elvis Peguero. So I'm not going to pick Elvis Peguero. I'm not going to pick Andre Jackson. I'm not going to pick Victor Gonzalez. I'm going to go with Cody Morris in left field. Cody Morris. I need to put him down as my left fielder. So now let's get into our bench guys. Our first bench guy is right there. So I do kind of want to see what this bench guy plays. I guess I'll just take a guess at it. So my first bench guy is going to be Elvis Peguero. He's one of the 4 guys I have left. So we're going to go Elvis Peguero. And also crew, I can also pretend this a rotation so it doesn't seem so weird. Next bench guy, this is actually going to be a real bench, Miguel Amaya. Our next bench guy is going to be, I have Victor Gonzalez. And my final bench guy and final player is going to be Andre Jackson of the Dodgers. So now, guys, I'm going to walk you through all these guys and just tell you where I had everybody. So my number 1 starting pitcher is Taijuan Walker. My number 2, Scott Barlow. And my number 3 and final guy is Keegan Aiken. My first reliever is Tyler Duffy. My second reliever is Jose Alvarez. And my closer is Sam Clay. My catcher is Dustin Morneau. My first bench guy is Elvis Peguero. I can treat this guy like a rotation piece or like a bullpen piece. The guy who's going to play second base for me is Gleyber Torres. My real bench, and only guy on the real bench, is Miguel Amaya, Eric Hosmer at first, Josh Donaldson I have playing at third, Victor Gonzalez, part of the bullpen, on the bench, Xander Bogaerts at shortstop, Andre Jackson, bullpen, Cody Morris in left field, Bryce Harper in center field, and finally Tyrone Taylor in right field. So guys, in the next video, I'm going to be playing a game with this rebuild, with this rebuild of my brother picks what I play with, and we're going to go ahead and log out of the game because my next video will not be right now, and I'll see you guys later. You guys stay safe, have a great day, do nice things, and I'll see you guys.